Hello, everyone. Welcome to Developing Palates. I'm Aaron Loomis, coming to you from the Drew Estate Studio. With me today is Jiunn, Seth, Geis, John McTavish. How you guys doing?
I'm doing well.
Happy Festivus for the rest of us.
So today we are talking about the Crowned Heads 4 Kicks Capa Especial Robusto. Cigar is a 5-inch by 50 ring gauge. Comes out of the Tabacalera La Alianza factory in the Dominican Republic. It is got a wrapper of Ecuadorian Sumatra, binder and filler both from Nicaragua, as blended by Ernesto Perez Carrillo. Price point is $9.35. Cigar was released in August of 2020. With all that out of the way, June, what was your overall experience like with this cigar?
This was like most reviews this year. This is completely average. Even with that said, I'll probably come in high on the score just because why the fuck not? I typically do anyways. um, so this was so for me, the whole time smoking this cigar, exactly the same thing. So what really killed it for me was there was this really long and lingering excuse me, dry leather finish. It was like very tannin filled, really dry. So tannin with that leathery combination was just really off putting, honestly. So, it's one of those things where like uh, that it was such a long and lingering note that I didn't really enjoy. That even after like 15 minutes of writing the overall wrap up, I was still tasting it until I ate some dinner. So it was pretty average and to that extent. I mean, there was nothing that's like like that tasted like young or under fermented or any of that kind of nature. But it was just the combination of that dryness was really a letdown for me.
All right, Seth, what were your overall thoughts?
Yeah, listen. Pre-let experience. I had the Grateful Dead Europe '72 album going. I just dropped some acid, and just listen. The first, I was getting aromas of cream, wood, tobacco, cherries, and spice. It was really reminding me of this classic EP Carrillo Ecuadorian Sumatra release. First third was good. It was getting some oak, stone fruit notes, tobacco, some pepper. Second third showed some additional increase in complexity, flavors. Final third was good as well, just with similar notes. Great construction, burn and draw to the end.
All right, John, what were your thoughts?
I think June and I had a very, very similar review experience because as soon as he started talking about the tannins and the leather, I was like, oh my God, it's like PTSD. It just took me right back to the review. And I was like, oh man. I'll expound a little bit when we get to our scores, but I was definitely expecting a lot more out of this cigar given that, it's an especial. I'm a big fan of Cranheads in general, but I do find the 4 Kicks has been really up and down with releases, some of them being phenomenal and some of them like this one being very average. June really hit the major points. I mean, it was baking spices, earth, and leather was kind of the predominant flavor. So very average. And then in the second third, leather was really carrying the profile along with wood. And like June was saying, there's like tannins and it's just really leather forward, and that is really tough to carry a flavor profile. And then the last third, leather. Stop me if you've heard this before. Leather, tannic cedar, largely cedar forward with leather. The construction was great. Burn held on really well. Ash held on really well. Draw had a little bit of resistance to it, like 2.5 notches. But the flavor experience for me was average all the way through. Very consistent, you can say that. Aaron, what was your experience like?
Yeah, for me, the cigar started well. Had a nice combination of toasted cedar and baking spice, then kind of transitioned over to black pepper. As the dryers joined in the second third, the enjoyment level kind of dropped to average and kind of maintained that the rest of the way through. Construction was great. Really allowed me to just focus on flavors. I don't really see myself returning to this one very often. But for the fans of 4 Kicks line, I can see this being a variant that they find appealing. Definitely worth giving a shot. I might be interested in trying another Vitola or two just to kind of get a feel for what the other sizes do. But yeah. All right, let's get into the scores. Start at the top with Seth, 7.42. I was next at 6 even. June gave it a 5.75 and John gave it a 5.45. So Seth, how'd that 7.42 match up for you?
With the Wonder Woman 1984. No, I'm just kidding. That movie actually sucks. Listen, I really like the cigar. I love when EP Carrillo makes really good Ecuadorian Sumatra releases. Obviously, maybe I shouldn't smoke any more of these. And Huber will probably tell me not to smoke any more of these just because I review this so high. So listen, I really liked it. I like the flavor profiles. It really, I really dug it. My biggest issue with it was kind of in the name, Capa Especial, which kind of just seemed like he was Robin P. Johnson, who always does his Ecuadorian Sumatras with the name Capa Especial. So it's just kind of like, really had to go down that road. So, but oh well, good cigar though.
Yeah, my six even matches up well. I mean, it was an above average flavor profile, had a really good construction. That's what kind of gets it to that six mark. It's for a year like this where I'm rare into the sixes, and I'm saying I'm not interested in really necessarily going back to the cigar. It's kind of a bit of a bummer, but it is what it is. All right, Jiunn, 5.75.
5.75 is no bueno. It's I uh, I don't know. Maybe I got to try some of these. Give it a few months and see if it's still like overly dry and tannin forward. But man, I really hate dry leather tannin kind of a thing. Like it's probably right up there with like tasting fucking burning paper and some of that Dominican, perhaps 2004 or lores out there.
All right, John, 5.45.
Yeah, it matches up well. Like June was saying, that combination of tannic, leather, and cedar is, right up there is my least favorite flavor profile. So, if you like that, then maybe you'll really like the cigar. But to steal the words of someone who remained anonymous, I'm not sure which I was disappointed with more, the fact that Ernie blended this and I was expecting a lot out of it, or that it was a 4Kicks release and I was expecting a lot out of it. Both of them really let me down. It's just, like I said, could just be me, but this is very disappointing release, especially for an Especial. It's not, just a regular run of the mill release. So yeah, score matches up well.
All right, any other final thoughts on this from you guys?
This is their new core line, yeah.
There's nothing really special about it, is it?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not a
Why is it
okay.
called Especial?
Because
It's a special wrapper.
special wrapper Capa.
Capa
Oh, well.
Especial.
Special wrapper. Oh yeah.
Gosh, if this is a new core
Jiunn.
line,
Oh
yikes.
jeez.
That's what I was saying about Capa Especial. That's why
Yikes.
anytime there's an Ecuadorian Sumatra release, Pete says Capa Especial. So I was like, really?
Well, I will not be returning to this because just talking about it, just my palate just tastes like saddle soap now. Just can't get it out of my mind.
Yeah. He definitely had to like eat some food after this one.
Yep.
Might have Seth. He probably smoked another one.
You don't smoke acid, you drop it, buddy. I guess you could smoke it too. I don't know.
All right, if you're just catching this video on YouTube, be sure to subscribe to us. Also, check out the full written review on the website, developingpalates.com. Follow us on all the social media channels, and you can catch all of our review recaps on podcasts, so iTunes, Google Play, and Podbean. Thank you for tuning in. We will catch you on the next one.